What is the value of the expression 9 squared minus open parenthesis 4 plus 4 close parenthesis and multiplied by 2 plus 2 inside the parenthesis again? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? This expression is very deceptive and 99% of people get the wrong answer. Let's go step by step and solve it together. And the first step to solve this question, many people usually go straight to the exponent and write this expression as 81 minus 4 plus 4 inside the parenthesis multiplied by 2 plus 2 inside the parenthesis again. Then they go to the first parenthesis and instead of this expression, they write 81 minus 8 multiplied by 2 plus 2 inside the parenthesis. And the next step, they go for the subtraction between 81 and 8, which I have highlighted in yellow. And instead of this expression, they write 73 multiplied by 2 plus 2 inside the parenthesis. And the final step, they simplify the expression inside the parenthesis and replace it with 73 multiplied by 4, which gives them the answer 292. And immediately, they quickly say that the correct answer to this question is option D. However, this answer is absolutely wrong. Alright, now let's go through this question step by step and solve it together. As you can see on the screen, and this expression, first we have an exponent, then a subtraction sign, after that we have parentheses, followed by a multiplication sign, and finally another parenthesis. To solve this question, we must strictly follow the PEMDAS rule. And this rule, P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponent, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. We must perform all the operations in this expression exactly according to the PEMDAS rule in order from top to bottom. So, we must start with the parentheses first, because according to the PEMDAS rule, parentheses have the highest priority compared to the other operations. Okay, instead of this expression, we can write 9 squared minus 8 multiplied by 4. And the next step, we need to go to the exponent, because in the PEMDAS rule, after parentheses, exponent has a higher priority than the other operations. So, this expression simplifies to 81 minus 8 multiplied by 4. And the final step, it stands for the multiplication between 8 and 4, because multiplication has a higher priority than subtraction. So, we rewrite this expression as 81 minus 32, which ultimately gives us the answer 49. That's great. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let's solve another tricky math question together. What is the value of the expression 90 divided by 9 multiplied by open parenthesis 40 divided by 4 close parenthesis? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? Let's take a closer look and solve it together. Many people, when starting to solve this question, first focus on the expression inside the parenthesis, and instead of considering the whole expression, they rewrite it as 90 divided by 9 multiplied by 10. And the next step, they go for the multiplication between 9 and 10, because they believe multiplication has a higher priority than division. So, they simplify this expression and write it as 90 divided by 90, which finally gives them the answer 1. Then, without any hesitation, they conclude that the correct answer to this question must be option A. However, it's not the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let me show you how to solve this expression correctly. To solve this question, we need to follow the PEMDAS rule step by step. We must carry out these operations strictly in order from top to bottom. Okay, as you can see on the screen, in this expression, first we have a division sign, then a multiplication sign, and finally parentheses. According to the PEMDAS rule, we must start with the parentheses first, because parentheses have the highest priority than the other operations. So, we can write this expression as 90 divided by 9 multiplied by 10. Now, we need to perform the division and multiplication. However, it's very important to keep in mind that multiplication and division are on the same level of precedence. In this case, the best approach is to start from the left and carry out these two operations in order. So, first we handle the division between 90 and 9, which simplifies this expression to 10 multiplied by 10. And finally, the answer becomes 100.